guys, I'm back. Episode 15. As you notice, I am trying to get a lot of these videos done in at least a day. That's why you've noticed a few videos I've still got the exact same outfit on. I think this will be the last one for today, and I'm going to try it again tomorrow. It's just, I was so far back. I'm only on 15, and there's 25 episodes, so let's see how far I can get tomorrow as well. So this will be the last one for today, because I still have to convert them, edit them, and upload them. So, but yes, so episode 15, please don't end on a cliffhanger, otherwise I will have to watch another episode. So, let's get into it, shall we? Love his wings, they're so beautiful. Alright, he's back at the Liberation. Will we meet some new characters?
Yeah, sure, let's see. I'm spreading the good Liberation word. We noticed that you've been passing this book out to heroes. It's obvious that you not only read it, you truly understand Destro. You're someone who gets us. Gee, thanks. If I'm being honest, I still don't really get it.
Oh my god! Is the League of Villains part of the Liberation too?
You'll catch on fast. You're like a walking billboard. With your help, Liberation...
That was twice!
Your core fan base of teens and 27...
Oh my god, that looks like Darby and that looks like Toga.
I'll double down on my efforts then. You're working super hard, huh, Hox? You're a pretty good guy. Sure, evil.
And, oh my god, what's his name? Oh god, the lizard guy.
As far as I can tell, we're not even on the
Razor or something?
They're investigating the League's involvement in the Deka City incident, but our troops are staying off their radars.
Yeah! Oh my god,
Next generation of heroes.
it's like just most of the...
Oh my gosh, it's a sequel!
Really? That's a coincidence. From what I see, UA students haven't grown all that much. Well, yeah, you are talking about a bunch of high schoolers. Excellent.
Oh my god.
We go, Fox.
So Liberation and League of Heroes are together. This is insane.
I've trained to intercept the smallest pieces of intelligence. Fierce wings can detect sound vibrations in the air, allowing me to interpret it.
Wow.
I can hear you.
Spinner, are things going to plan?
Yeah, we just gotta keep the troop morale up.
The sun is gonna start pretty soon. 4 months from now, boom. Everything is destroyed, and Tomura will ruin this world.
Oh my god. So that's their game plan. Oh my god.
4 months.
Well, now it makes more sense. It's insane.
The enemy is the Liberation Army. They number over 100,000.
That... God, blimey. That would have made sense, why. So it's not just heroes joining them, it's villains too. Oh my god, that is insane.
How many heroes are involved in this plot? What exactly is Shigaraki planning to do?
That's what I'd like to know.
I don't have much access to speak of. With my wings closed, it's hard for me to hear from far away. There's so much I don't know, and the clock's ticking. By the time I've got details,
God.
it'll be too late.
Before that, I'll send a signal. Fox, are you secretly investigating the enemy?
Yeah.
You may not enter here.
For real? Man, I'm just looking for the cafeteria.
Access denied.
Alright.
Who's that big goon?
If we just surrounded this place, we could probably take them. No, that wouldn't help much.
No.
I need solid numbers of how many serve the Liberation Army, locations of their secret bunkers
So
across
apparently
the country,
they're all around the
and names of
country.
the heroes helping them so they can all be rounded up at once. If we don't do it that way, we will lose the enemies we can't see, and the citizens will suffer more in the long run.
Wow.
That's why.
This is huge.
Failure.
what?
More manpower.
Oh my god, so that's why.
Is that the reason you summoned me?
Yes, this will provide the students with some real-world experience. And I believe it's going to be beneficial to you as well. Train your work-study students thoroughly. Endeavor.
All of them, not just your kid.
The Commission and Hawks have deduced that our enemy is strategizing. They're obviously working behind closed doors, which must mean the work studies are to prepare for an attack.
Yeah. Which sucks, I
I'm
know.
not so sure about the work study thing. If we fail, the safety of the country falls to our students.
So, thing is,
It's
Shepard's
insane.
the only one Endeavor wanted to train on his own. But don't worry, us sidekicks will take good care of you other two.
I'm here because I was told I could watch the #1 hero work up close!
You'll still see him. Please calm down, Kacchan.
This isn't how I expected things to play out. I'll try talking to him.
Oh, here he goes.
This work study program is insurance. What a mess.
You
I don't
better.
agree with it.
You better.
For now.
I'll slap you if you don't.
Deku, Bakugo. I'll look after you three myself.
Yes! At least he sees some reason.
What I see, UA students haven't grown all that much. I'm glad you're underestimating them.
Yep.
It was worth stealing their glory then. I'm positive they could have handled things if I hadn't shown up. No
Yep.
sweat.
He did that on purpose.
It's good to put effort into beefing up your short-range combat weaknesses. Seeing you try so hard to improve changed how I view students via me. I'm glad you're the one who came to my agency.
Yes!
You're a strong kid. And your friends are strong too.
They are.
Every day you improve. Maybe even faster than me.
You've got this, guys. You've got this. I can't wait to see how they kick some butt.
This definitely won't go down the way the villains want it to.
Maybe this will help Midoriya improve the quirk.
I hope we'll all be smiling.
Look at that one. Brilliant. Oh, Tokuyami, I'm glad you and Hawks met. I'm so glad. Blazing hair, cool.
You boys are now under my tutelage.
Okay.
Deku, Bakugo, before we begin, tell me about yourselves.
Okay.
What are you currently capable of? What weaknesses do you need to improve upon?
I want to perform at my fullest, but to do that, I'll need to gain better control over my power.
How interesting. Your quirk is so strong that it hurts you. Is that right?
Yes. I've learned to control it enough that I don't usually injure myself. However, recently there's
A new development.
this other thing. It's kind of like, so it's my power. It's in a way I've never experienced before.
Show me.
If I concentrate, I can release the small amount I can handle. This is the most that I can manage for right now. If I'm not careful, then untamed energy explodes out of me.
What do you mean by performing to your fullest? Explain your power.
It seems flexible like a whip and could be super versatile. I want to turn this risky thing into a useful weapon. I guess the truth is I'm trying to see if I can figure out how to control it.
Love that
the same way I
shot.
do with Air Force. Oh, right, Air Force is a whole other thing. That's a long-distance attack that uses wind pressure. But I'm still working on that too, because for it to be most effective, it needs more output than my body is prepared for. In my current state, I can only tolerate maintaining a certain amount of power. My baseline is about 10 to 15.
Oh no, he's rambling.
Air Force needs around 20%, so I go a little over. Does that all make sense to you?
Calm down, mate.
Even if I don't injure myself,
Oh, God.
tinkering, and it affects my mobility and speed.
Bakugo's face in the background. Midoriya, you kind of need to narrow it down, make a long story short. Oh god, that makes me laugh, he's like me.
He talked so much, I totally lost the thread.
Like the self-analysis.
Oh, shut up!
I Don't you want to be able to constantly adjust power levels when you're fighting?
Yes, you understood him. No
Wow, Endeavor, now I'm impressed. You understood that.
Against the brainwashing guy. Your power is pretty impressive. To create so much wind pressure by flicking your fingers. It reminds me of another quirk. You seem to have a lot in common with All Might.
Oh god, dude, chill.
You've had trouble with your quirk. Trust me when I tell you you're not alone.
Mm-hmm.
You. Your turn.
I'm only here to figure out what I can't do. That's the real question.
Heck of an ego on that one.
Yep.
Shut your mouth! Why are you even hanging around?
Right,
anyway?
Ego, everyone else, him,
My honey.
off
I
screen.
meant what I just said. I've been able to do everything I ever wanted thanks to my explosion power.
Okay.
I may only have one quirk, but I can still become the best there is. Over the last year, I've learned a few things. Like having raw power doesn't make you truly strong.
No, it don't. At least you got that through your thick skull.
I showed up to figure out what will make me even better, to surpass you.
Well, that's a proclamation right there.
This kid.
You!
Very well. But let's not waste time.
And what about me?
You're just here to learn flash fire, aren't you?
I poured all the training you beat into me as a kid towards strengthening my right side. I
Beat.
focused on perfecting my ice. Now that I look back on it, I see that my hatred of you was holding me back in some ways.
Mm-hmm.
After entering UA and spending time with these guys, competing and fighting, my eyes were opened.
Yeah.
Endeavor, I now realize I'm gonna do exactly what you wanted me to.
Even if that works for you in this tournament, you'll soon find the limits of that power. Graduate, and you'll work by my side. I'll lead you down the path of the mighty Shoto.
But I want you to know this. The Crow I've always admired is the person I watched on TV while sitting beside Mom. I came here wanting to learn so that I'm someone worthy of being called a hero.
Oh god.
This is my choice, not yours. The only reason I came to this place is to use you. I came because it's beneficial for me, number one. Don't pretend to be a caring parent in front of my friends.
You did this to him.
Endeavor, the top hero.
You
It's amazing.
should understand you should understand why he's acting like this.
I still can't forgive you for what you did to Mom,
Mhm.
and that's my choice to make.
You don't get upset for
Being
this.
my father, I'll have to watch your actions to see if you earn that.
You were an absolute...
Since he chose to do his work study here himself, I thought he was warming up to me a little.
Nope.
But it looks like I was foolishly mistaken.
Yep.
Right, very well. From now on, you'll learn by joining me in the field. Rescue, evacuation, combat. Most of our jobs fall into those three categories. Normally, heroes focus on either rescue or fighting as specializations in their agencies. But my policy is to tackle all three. I know every corner of my jurisdiction and stop the smallest disturbances. If there's an incident or accident,
That's how he knew to get there
faster
quick.
than anyone. In order to keep casualties down, I hold bystanders at bay using my flames. Those are the basics. Parallel processing and swift response.
Okay.
That the goal.
Parallel processing.
Remember what your goal is. At UA, it's hard work. And here, it's experience. Bank as much of the latter as you can. The things you each need to work on can be conquered in this way. This winter, I want you to show me that you can capture a villain faster than me just once.
Wow.
Wait up!
You respond so fast. I can't afford to learn slowly. I was given my quirk at age 15. When everyone else was thinking about what they wanted to run toward, I was still figuring out how to walk. No, to crawl.
Yeah.
Learning full cowling allowed me to control.
He's at a
my will,
disadvantage,
but
that's
I
for
had to
sure.
practice so that my body would use it automatically.
Keep training. As you improve,
6 more quirks will manifest to you.
6. I can't get over
I
that.
need to hurry and master everything.
The suspect has turned the corner and is heading east. Got it.
Hey, you've got a little leg up though.
Whoa, he never stopped accelerating.
That turn.
It's a knockoff version of Mike. Stop it.
Hit and run suspect's caught.
You're far too slow, kids.
It takes me longer to get warmed up when it's cold out.
Bakugo, did you notice that?
There's nothing you could have possibly noticed that I didn't catch before you. But
Okay,
let's go
chill.
ahead and hear it.
Chill.
Petty.
Very petty.
He used those flames to propel himself and up his speed. Like he did with Jetburn and Kyushu. He probably compressed the move to drive himself forward. I can only see it because I have the same quirk as him.
Yeah.
The speed he can gain from those temperatures. It's about controlling the flames.
Maybe you could use that.
Copying my explosion. How are you just now noticing that, icy hot?
Yeah, guess it took me a while.
Look at that smile.
Let me point out one more thing. A busy streets nearby.
I see. By emitting flames to intimidate the suspect, he kept him from fleeing toward the highway.
Go on. Leave this to us. It's rare for the big guy to teach anyone other than Shoto, so you should take advantage while
Yeah.
you can. We'll catch up later. Using flames as propulsion. Too fast.
You're not going to work with your sidekicks?
Hawks and I fought together in order to take down the Noble in Kyushu. But that was an exception. Top heroes need to be able to handle everything by themselves.
Oh wow.
By the way, I was aware of the Glass Villain's underlings before. You didn't help me.
Wow, Petty.
John?
Bakugo, you said you wanted to know what more there was to learn, correct? It's true that your movements are fast. You're pretty good. For a rookie, anyway. But what should be plainly obvious is that you can't beat me at your current level.
In the winter, I need prep
Are
time.
you going to make that same excuse when you fail someone?
Yeah.
This isn't a classroom. If you don't make it in time, you don't get a bad grade. People don't come home.
That's true.
Are you okay?
I think so.
Shoto, Bakugo, I'm giving the two of you the same homework assignment today.
Why am I always getting lumped together with this idiot?
I'm betting it's somehow connected to burning flashfire, isn't it?
Store up your power. Condense it, then fire.
Yeah.
Be able to release your maximum output in one flash. Or
He's like, calm down, man, calm down.
first, keep
Because they've both got a
practicing
similar
until
quirk that can
without
use
thinking about it.
like a jet propulsion in a way.
John, like your armor-piercing shot.
Why do you know that, you bastard? Stay out of my business!
Shoto, you're
Fuck's
nearly
sake.
there. I want you to improve your precision. You're able to control the shape of your ice to a certain extent already. Try doing the same with your flames.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Deku, is it fair to say you can max out your power in an instant?
Yes.
And you're able to do so without thinking?
Yes. Or I can with full cowling. Air Force still requires concentration, though.
Then keep practicing until Air Force is second nature to you. Forget about the new power for now.
But, sir, you mentioned parallel processing.
People learn using parallel processing every day without realizing it.
Mm.
Your subconscious does the work.
Oh.
Take the man behind the wheel of that car. He wasn't born knowing how to drive. Turning the wheel, pressing the gas and brake pedals, noting his surroundings. He learned to do those things individually, and then eventually learned to do them reflexively.
That's a good way of putting it.
First, you need to be able to do two things at once without concentration.
Okay, I can see where
Master that,
Endeavor's going.
that's something else. No matter how strong a power you may have, its
He's got to do
foundation
Air
is built on
Force
steady accumulation of
automatically. Then he can move on to Black Whip.
There are exceptions. But the majority of heroes build their abilities brick by brick. At least, that's the only way I know how to do it.
But sometimes that
Even if
is a
you're
good
using some
way.
of the same concepts you learned at school, real-world experience is completely different.
Wow.
Don't forget what you've picked up in class. But get used to being out here, as this is real life.
Yes, yeah.
I will. All Might gave me so much, not just a quirk. And UA has exposed me to countless lessons. Sometimes I feel like I'm being pulled along at dizzying speeds.
That's him.
But I won't give up.
Attaboy.
What? Don't worry if you're up to it yet. Whether the three of you fail or succeed is absolutely no reflection on the work of the #1 hero.
That's right. I'm chasing my dream. Increasing my power as quickly as I can.
Yes.
I'll learn everything there is.
Attaboy.
One thing at a time. I'll go beyond.
One thing at a time. Nice. Whew. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. What an episode. I really thought he was only going to train, Shoto, but now, oh my god. I thank God for Hawks' intervention, shall we say. Showing him that book and saying, look, we need all these heroes, you've got to train them all. And then even the top brass, shall we call them, even said the same thing. Basically, get your head out of your butt. So I'm glad he's actually training all three of them. And I can't get over that Shoto said he's peace like that. I'm just using you. So yeah, Endeavour, you can't expect your son to forgive you that easy after the hell you've put him through. Which, oof. His arrogance at times, just Bakugo and Endeavour are so alike, it frightens me. But then when he gives them tips on how to use their quirks, like asking Midoriya what's wrong, and Midoriya goes through his huge ramble. God, Bakugo's face made me laugh in the background. And one of Endeavour's sidekicks going, oh my god, he talks too much. But then Endeavour's like, okay, so it's just this and that and that. You got that? I was so shocked he got that. So, oh god, Midoriya makes me laugh because when he tells, explains things or analyzes, thank God, things, he just goes off in this huge story, and I'm so much like him, that's frightening. Because when I try to explain things, I just do this whole massive story, and my family takes the mickey out of it, and it is funny. You've got to make a long story short at times, and that's why I laugh, because it reminds me so much of myself. But no, I'm glad that Endeavour gave him the advice of, so we're trying to help you out. Okay, so let's analyse this, parallel thinking. But yeah, I think he's right. Once Midoriya gets Air Force as a second nature to himself, then I think he can move on to Black Whip. Because you've got to use your quirk like a second nature, because he only got it at 15. No one knows this except Bakugo. He is behind of everyone else, because everyone else has had a time to grow up with their quirks and use it as second nature. They don't think about it. But poor Midoriya has only had it for a year. And maybe a year and a half. So he hasn't had time to really make it second nature. He's only just got full cowling as second nature to himself. But yeah, once he gets Air Force down, then yeah, Black Whip is right behind that. And I love the fact that with Bakugo and Todoroki, Endeavour's like, your homework is to learn this, and basically to learn how to move through the air by using their quirk. Since Todoroki and Bakugo have like a fire type quirk, they can both use this move that Endeavour uses to move through the air and like go straight and then suddenly divert off without stopping, which is brilliant. So I love how this has begun their work study program, and I cannot wait to see where it heads. But they've also got a time crunch, which worries me. Yes, Midoriya needs to learn one thing at a time, step by step. Bakugo needs to learn how to be better with himself. And Todoroki's learning new moves as well as trying to learn the Fire Fist and turn his fire quirk in the same way he uses his ice quirk. So, when Never mentioned that, that was... So we're getting character development with all of these guys. And also what shocked me about this episode is the League of Villains and the Liberation are together. Oh my god, I thought it was just working on two separate entities, but no, they're all together. I think that explains the 100,000s. Flippin' hell. And Hawks is right, you can't just go surround this building because they're all over the country. So they've got to strategize how to take them down. With how many heroes do they have at their arsenal? That worries me. Oh my god. Because when Hawks was in that little meeting room, I'm like, wait a minute, isn't that... It was a shock! So they're part of it. And I love how Hawks kind of interfered with the apprehension of that villain when Endeavor was there. Because it made the Liberation and League of Villains think, UA's not that good and everything. So he's made them underestimate them, which is so clever. So glad Hawks is a good guy. Oh, but this double agent, oh my gosh. He is venturing dangerous waters all on his own. Poor baby. Well, best of luck, Hawks, that's all I'm going to say, because he is going knee deep in this. Whew. Maybe head deep. Beside the point, but, there's a lot going on. But yeah, we've got a time crunch. We're trying to improve our quirks, learn more. And it's not just Class A is out, Class B's out too. This is insane. I didn't get to see our little memory boy, our mind control boy. Do you think he's going to join it? Oh no, he won't be able to, because he's got to wait till he's in year 2. Anyway, sorry, I'm thinking of something completely different. I've got to get off that now. I'm turning into Midoriya. My mind's going here, there, everywhere, up, down. Yep. I'm weird, I know. Right, I'm going to stop it for today because it is 7:15 at night and the light is getting a little So we're going to stop it and get better light starting tomorrow. And hopefully from episode 16 onwards, I can finish off season 5. So I'm ready in time for season 6 because I've heard it's coming. There is trailers, but I haven't watched them because I don't want to spoil myself because I haven't seen all of season 5 yet. Well, that's it for me, guys and girls. I'll catch you again next time on the next episode of season 5. Ciao for now.